Breaking news just dropped by Shams Charania. LeBron James is signing to the 76ers. The Philadelphia 76ers are acquiring LeBron James in free agency for only $8 million on a 2-year contract with a player option on that final year on that deal. LeBron James just tweeted on his Twitter a long couple paragraphs of his mindset and his thought process of this deal. So I'm going to read it out to you. I'll have it on the screen as well. LeBron James quote, "I thought I was done when the season ended. I wasn't ready to announce it, and I knew I needed some time to really decide. But I was pretty sure I played my last game. I was honest at the last press conference when I said I needed to look at myself and decided if I still love this game. I still truly love this game, and I have more to give." So then he goes on to talk about the last couple weeks have been special, basically reflecting on this last couple weeks and months of thinking and everything. And he says, "This is my last decision. I'm not going for the money. I'm not going for family. What I'm really playing for at this point, I want to sacrifice. I still want to work. I still want to grind. I still want to compete, to win, to have a chance at the feeling of winning another championship." And the final paragraph is, "I believe I can help make the Philadelphia 76ers a championship team, and I am excited to energize a new fan base and start this incredible journey one last time." He ends it by saying, "Thank you, LA, Miami, I'll forever love you, and Northwest Ohio will always be my home." Basically kind of confirming that Miami and Cleveland were those last two options other than Philadelphia. So this is kind of unbelievable news for me because I fully expected LeBron to go back to Cleveland. I thought that was the betting favorite. I thought that was the safest option for his career, for his legacy, all that stuff, because it is Cleveland, it's going back home. But LeBron's putting it up right here. He is going to try and win a championship. He does want to win a championship, or at least want to experience winning for one last time of his career. If this is not his last year, 2 more years. And he's going to do that with Philadelphia. And honestly, of all the teams that he was rumored to go to, even Denver, Minnesota, and then you go to Cleveland, Miami, and then Philadelphia, all of these teams, I thought Philly was by far the best team if he wanted to win a championship. LeBron knew that. I saw that going into free agency when it was announced he would be leaving LA. This was the best option for him if he wanted to win a championship, and he signed there. He does want to win another championship, and he's going to be pairing up alongside Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown. Just an unbelievable starting 5. So that starting 5 is probably going to look like Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown, LeBron, and Embiid. Every single player on that starting 5 is all-star caliber, all-star locks, besides VJ Edgecombe. But with his rookie season, he's going to easily be an all-star one day in his career. So this is just an absolutely stacked starting 5. And then you look at the bench, you got guys like Dean Wade. They just got Anthony Simons, LeBaron Philon, who has looked pretty decent in Summer League. Just a really solid bench as well. You don't need like the deepest bench in the world when you have such a stacked starting 5. So in the Eastern Conference, Philly immediately with LeBron on this team. It's not like LeBron is the greatest player in the league like he was so long ago, but last year, 20.9 points per game, 6.1 rebounds per game, 7.2 assists, shot 51% from the field, 31% from 3, 73% from the free throw line. And this goes without mentioning his playoff run with the Lakers this season, where he was going against the Houston Rockets, and he was incredible against them. Without Luka and Austin Reeves, he was averaging 23 points per game, 7 assists, 6 rebounds in the playoffs, where he was the best player in that series. And that was just incredible basketball from LeBron. And if he can bring that sort of leadership, playmaking, veteran role, but with also his all-star caliber play to the 76ers, who have young players but also have the vets like Jaylen Brown and Embiid, that is just a perfect fit. And with LeBron on the Sixers, if you look at the Eastern Conference right now, where you got the Knicks, who are the defending champions, of course, the Celtics, I don't know if they're going to be up there again, the Pistons, the Raptors with Kawhi, the Cavaliers, and the Miami Heat with Giannis Antetokounmpo now. Indiana Pacers are going to be back. You put the Philadelphia 76ers in that mix, they are, I believe, probably going to be a top 3 team in the East if everyone's able to stay healthy. So for LeBron and his legacy-wise, I do like this because he is going out, not the safe route, going just back to Cleveland for the 3rd time. He is going to try and win a championship. He's going back to the East, where he has by far had the most success in his career. And he's teaming up with guys who are ready to win right now, a franchise that is desperate to win right now. And we saw that with them getting Jaylen Brown in a steal of a trade, and then they're out and getting LeBron for a, of course, really cheap contract because he was not worried about the money. So with LeBron, legacy-wise, this is going to be awesome. He's actually going to go out and try and win. We're going to see LeBron in the playoffs much more, and he's going to try and lead this team, not lead, but be one of the front runners of this team to try and win a championship. And for the Philadelphia 76ers, you might want to argue that this might be something like too many cooks in the kitchen. You got so many ball handlers with Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid is going to get his touches, of course, and then you put LeBron out there, who's a very much so primary ball handler. But we saw LeBron out there play with Luka and Austin Reeves and Anthony Davis back in the day. We've seen LeBron play with so many playmakers, Kyrie Irving, Dwayne Wade, just a bunch of guys who have the ball in their hands all the time, and LeBron is always able to make it work. There's never been a question of, is LeBron able to fit alongside another ball handler? Leave those conversations for other stars. LeBron is definitely going to be able to fit alongside this team, find his role, find how he's able to fit into the offense. So I'm not worried about that either. The Sixers, I think, gets very much so better. They got a guy who's able to calm the offense down, be able to facilitate, be a leader out there. And I really do like this for Philly. I think this puts Philly in prime position to win a championship. I already thought they were in prime position when they got Jaylen Brown. And then you go out and add LeBron James, who was an all-star player last year. That is just absolute amazing off-season work from the 76ers. This is what you want to do if you want to win a championship. You go for the home run, and they went for the home run with Jaylen Brown and LeBron. And then you go out and add, they got Anthony Simons in the offseason, Dean Wade, the draft. They were very lucky to also get LeBaron Philon later in the draft. Just an incredible offseason for the 76ers, and this puts them in prime position to win a championship. So I'm not going to grade it or anything, but for LeBron, I love it. For the Sixers, I love it. And they are absolutely, in my opinion, one of the top 2 or 3 favorites, maybe top 2 favorites in the East to win the championship, or at least go to the finals. So for the Miami Heat not being able to get LeBron, I think that is tough for them, but I do think they can go out and get a guard, a very good point guard, lead guard to put alongside Giannis and Bam, and still have a very good offseason going into next year with high hopes. But not getting LeBron does hurt for them. For Cleveland, I don't think it hurts that bad. They can sign back James Harden now and look to build and maybe get Jonathan Kuminga. I know they've been rumored with him. So I don't know if they've already moved on from LeBron, because there were rumors about getting Jonathan Kuminga for a while now. For the Warriors, I don't even know if they were still in the conversation to get LeBron. I think this kind of hurts because this was kind of their chance to be somewhat competitive with Curry and LeBron and Jimmy Butler down the line, and Kristaps Porzingis and Draymond. Not getting LeBron kind of hurts for them. So just unbelievable news that just broke. I got the notification, put everything down to record this video, get this news out for y'all. So if y'all want to know my opinion, I love this for both parties, LeBron and the 76ers. I think this is putting him in the best position to win a championship, and that is exactly why LeBron signed with the Sixers, because he is going out for a championship to end off his career. But one more thing before I do want to end this video is it is a 2-year deal, $8 million deal with a player option on that final year. So I am wondering if he is for sure playing that 2 years, or if that player option is just for him if he doesn't enjoy it in Philly and he wants to leave to go maybe to Cleveland for 1 more year. But I don't believe so, just because of LeBron saying in his tweet himself that this is his final decision. So he is probably going to retire a Philadelphia 76er. Does seem kind of random when you look at it, because I mean, Cleveland's his home. Miami was somewhere where he thought he could win a championship after so many years of losing, and then LA was a place he just wanted to live. He wanted to go to LA for that life, and then he goes to Philly, kind of a random spot to retire in your career. But when you look at someone like Michael Jordan, who I know LeBron thinks of and compares himself to because it's the GOAT conversation, he retired as a Washington Wizard. So I don't think that matters too much with LeBron retiring in a random place in quotations. But that does it with me. I wanted to get this video out as fast as possible. I'm gonna try and edit this as fast as possible as well to get it out for y'all. So if y'all like this video, hit that like button down below, subscribe button, notification bell, so you can be notified as soon as I upload. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.